What time is it? It's Sampstra Games time, and I was asked by Gary to continue my Nerves of Steel guide for MarZ Tactical Base Defense. So let's do it. We're going to do Nerves of Steel mission number 13. Now, this mission is difficult because it has a lot of points from a lot of different places, and it has 3 extractors here, 1 down on the bottom, so it's going to be a little difficult to protect them all. We're not going to do for the extractor protecting thing because, as you know, I like to use other things. So we're going to start this off with coffee time. The new thing that we unlocked was this no worry supply capsule. It's not that great, especially not on this map where you can actually get like a gazillion of building material on its own. So no need to go down that path. Okay, so we're just gonna skip the talking.
I've been dreading this one, Commander.
We continue as soon as we can. Continue. And the beginning is kind of same as always, right? Like calling for reinforcements, building the energy hubs and the extractors.
We need to guard against 6 points of attack.
So call for reinforcements. We're going to start this off by building the energy hub. So we want to have one kinda here, then one like here. I'm going to have one that's kind of covering up the inside here, one close towards this extractor about there, and then one which is going to be kind of like this. Okay. Now you can move this one a little bit more to the right, but it doesn't matter, it's okay. Now next up you want to start building your extractors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Focus all your upgrades on these 2 first, and then on the rest of them. We're going to send the people to there, and again send your guy to the monolith if you have a monolith, which we don't have just yet, so that's okay. We're gonna set this upgrade, go to a little bit faster speed, and keep upgrading when we can. So we're gonna upgrade this one next. Now you still have the coffee time, so you don't need to worry too much about people. You're not gonna build the tech center just yet. Instead, keep focusing on upgrading these things. And then this one. Only gonna build the tech center once we can actually get the hurry up perk. Right now it's just all about upgrading your extractors as much as you can. We're gonna get a bunch of enemies soon, but I want to do one more upgrade on this extractor. Instead of upgrading these 2, we're gonna start building the tower. Actually no, we're gonna wait till they get about here, then we're gonna build the tower. So we might do one more extractor upgrade while we're waiting for them to get close. Yeah, let's do it. And next up, we're going to build some towers. So they're still not... Oh, they're still very far away. So we'll upgrade this as well, and then we'll build it. We have the coffee time, it's pretty important. Now, we're going to build our first one kind of here. And we're going to build the second one next to it. Like that. And then we want to upgrade them as much as we can. Both of them to the highest level, as always. And we're gonna send people there. At this point, your monolith guy is done. Now, as soon as you can, you want to call for more reinforcements. So these 2 towers are good enough to kill all the enemies here. So just wait till you can get enough for reinforcements, and we are going to have to focus on the other side. Now, at this point, what you want to do is you want to wait with the coffee time until this thing starts, and then you're going to switch to hurry up. That's very important. And you're going to build a tech center. Just wait till this wave starts. We can actually build the tech center already, but we're not going to research there just yet. And wait till this wave starts, and then we're going to switch from the coffee time to something else. So bring a person there. And come on, should happen anytime. Not yet. Okay, we're going to research rockets while we're waiting for it to go. Then you're going to need to build some machine towers kind of about here, I would say. You're going to have 2 of those, and as usual I want to upgrade them to the highest level. This is still not started, so you don't want to switch to hurry up just yet, but you're going to do it soon. And we're going to grab your people and send them to these towers, because you want to slow down this wave. That's pretty important. So as soon as that wave kind of goes, then we can switch. Until then, yeah, so now we're going to switch to hurry up. And this timer is still going to go, so we're going to get the rockets faster. You do need to build the rockets fairly quickly here. So as soon as the research is done, build it there. Because you have like fairly rough enemies on this side. They're not like easy as these guys. So you're going to need a lot of stuff here. So you're getting your reinforcements, good. You can see we have a lot of building materials, so you can afford to upgrade some, actually all the extractor's already upgraded, so that's good. We're almost done with this, so we're going to set up for drones next. So done this, go for drones, and immediately start building rockets. We're going to have 1 rocket here and a 1 over there. Send a person to both and upgrade it to the highest level. Immediately go for that. And you're also going to call for 3 more reinforcements while you can. As soon as we finish the research, then we're going to go towards like nukes and bombastic. But here you need to have 2 fully upgraded rockets and 2 towers. And you want to start upgrading some of these other places. I'm actually going to build 1 more rocket here, just to be sure. Okay, and you should research. Actually, we could have built a drone, but do it. You want to upgrade the rocket so it has kind of like a range around these towers. Later we're probably going to sell this one, but this is just to be sure that you can handle this. In the meantime, you can research lasers, for example. So because you really got to make sure that you destroy the enemies. You can see that we are destroying it fairly easily, but be sure that you can do that. Okay, so that's done. Now here we just have 2 towers and 1 rocket that doesn't even have a range there. So what we're going to be building next is we're going to build some drones. So you want to build a drone to about here, so you can kind of have a range on absolutely everything. And we don't exactly have a person for it now, so we're going to grab this one. Now this thing, I have built it a bit badly, so I'm just going to remove it again. You have a lot of building materials, so it doesn't matter too much. Now you're going to have a lot of enemies here, and some of them can hit your extractors. So you want to place a laser to about here, upgrade this, and send a person from here to the laser, upgrade it to the highest level. This will help you. Now they should like bypass this this extractor, but you want to be sure that they do. And then you would like a Tesla, kind of. Oh, I'm not researching Tesla. Okay, so research the Tesla, and then you want to start placing. You can place either a laser or a Tesla or just something, kind of here. So you want to upgrade one of these, for example, this one. You will be able to do soon. Or actually, you can just upgrade. Yeah, you can place a. Okay, so you can place another thing here. We're gonna place a drone because it can stop the enemies from. And it has no blind area, so that's why I want to build that next. So you're gonna do that. As you can see, that some of them are moving towards the extractor, so that's why I kind of want to make sure that you are protecting it. You can see you wanna, and you also want to do some repairing when they're hitting the stuff. Pretty important. And as soon as they move a bit further, closer, these towers can kind of kick in. Keep repairing. It's not a big deal. You're going to do a little bit of repairing here at the start. Then you want to upgrade this and this as well, as soon as you can. And you're going to build a laser here. And send somebody into it. Upgrade it, and again. Now we're done with the research, so we can sell this building and build a rocket. So we kind of have like a little bit of everything here, which is a bit weird, but it's actually pretty important. Later on we want to add a Tesla as well, so we can stop with the enemies. In the meantime, somewhere else like here you can upgrade this and start getting your rockets. It's going to be pretty important. So just wait till you have enough building material. And you can see that you're killing them very nicely. And you're going to build your arms factory. When you can. Now. And we're going to switch this to bombastic. Looks for free. Have a person send them there. And you're going to need to call for more reinforcements. You can see that we handled this pretty nicely. Now the good thing is that a lot of these, they do have a range on these guys as well. So they will help you out against this wave. But what you do... Yeah, so they will help you out against this wave. And, yeah, you know, kind of clear it out in here. You have some more good stuff here. You like the drone and the laser as well, they can do some nice damage. Now here you can add a Tesla, so it's something that you want to do. You want to place the Tesla maybe like this, I'm thinking. You want to make sure that it kind of takes in range as many. We're going to grab this person and send them there. Actually no, we're going to grab this person from this rocket and send them here. That it takes like as many of these waves as possible. This is interesting mostly for this wave, a little bit for that wave, and kind of here. So that they can slow down enemies from a lot of different places. We're going to get some enemies here. Now here we're not really that ready. So we want to start upgrading these things and build way better stuff. So you want to sell this one, for example. And you want to have a Tesla which will allow you to slow down your enemies. Send somebody in there. You can grab some of the people from here and send them over. Upgrade the Tesla to the highest level. So what we have here are 2 rockets, Tesla, and a thing. That's clearly not enough, so we're gonna need a laser. We're gonna put a little bit in the back, grab this guy, send him over, and in the meantime you should be getting your free nukes. Now Tesla's gonna slow them down, and the laser and the rockets are gonna help out with decimating the enemy. You can see that, you can see that both of these rockets are doing crazy high damage. It's not quite enough to kill them yet because you didn't have that laser. So you want to make sure that you're upgrading these things to build more stuff. You're going to build another laser on this side. Kind of like that. And grab a person, send them there. They can work on it. Also, use the nukes as soon as you got them. So throw them there. And you want to upgrade the laser to the highest level. Later on, we're going to want to upgrade this. So that we can get more. Even later in this area, it's actually not a bad idea to get the +1 energy slot so we can like have more buildings. But right now you just want to use your nukes because they're free and add buildings when you can. Yeah, upgrade this, and then we can build another tower here. You have a Tesla. I think we're just gonna build. You can build a drone, which will help you against this side as well. The problem with this side is that you will essentially need to stop the enemies when they're coming towards the extractor. So in order for the drone to be effective, it has to be like this, which I guess that could work. Okay.
That confirms it. If the different subspecies used to stay mostly separate.
You can see it kind of has a range in front of the extractors. That's okay. Also into this area, which works.
Doc.
Yeah, they're just now we get a bunch of enemies from here, so we're gonna slow down your time, and you want to make sure that you're sending everybody to the right place. You want to grab people from different positions, like from here, because that's where they're not needed. Send them there. Also, make sure that you're always repairing whatever's needed, and that you're using your rockets whenever you can. I'm gonna keep upgrading these things, especially the extractor is kind of vulnerable. So watch out for that. You can even slow down the time if you kind of feel like, you know, you're not doing it fast enough. Make sure that you send your people to every area. We already have some people on the way. Now these drones and these things are going to help you if anybody kind of walks through, gets a little bit closer. But the main area is mostly repairing. And then we're going to get those nukes, which will help us out a bit. You also want to upgrade this when you can. Keep repairing. And you want to build another laser on this side. You're going to grab a person from there to run into this and upgrade it. Use your nukes, especially on the bombers, and upgrade this to the highest level. And we're fine. So it's a little bit of repairing for this one, but it's really not a problem. Just as long as you're kind of watching out for it, that's okay. And you can also call for more reinforcements. And as soon as we get that rocket, you want to throw it on these guys, as they're kind of difficult to kill. They're not as bad as the bombers, but they can still be pretty difficult, so make sure that you make it easier for your towers. Okay, keep shooting at them, all good. And again, as soon as you get the rocket, you're going to shoot at them again. And it's going to be fine. So throw the rocket at them, and get another. And you can see we're killing them just before they get to us, which is very important. Now, we're going to get enemies here now. At this point, you kind of have a choice. You can either try to make it work with this extractor, or you can just sacrifice the extractor and move this thing back.
Right on cue.
Which I would actually kind of recommend. Throw the nuke at the big guy and get another. Because it's really difficult to kind of handle it here. You can just watch us destroy this guy with this extractor kind of in back. So you have gotten as much from the extractor as you could, so you're gonna sell it now. You're going to move this a little bit closer to the other things. Make sure that this thing has it in the area. Now Tesla doesn't have it in the area much, but now what you can do, and that's a really cool thing, you can place these towers so that the Tesla has them in range. So you want to place them as much in the back as you can. So you're going to place a laser to like there. And have a person from here run into it, upgrade it. Then you can have another laser like there, have another person from here run into it. then you will want to have ideally something like drones on the side. Yeah, like drones here. Like that. Enable it. This. And again, grab a person from here and let them run in. And you're gonna send the rest of your people to here. Not everything has a range on there, but like for example, this has a somewhat of a range. This is not exactly, but you could get lucky. So you want to make sure that you do that. Then you want to upgrade this and you want to place some more rockets. Again, just keep trying to build all the towers very close to the base. It doesn't matter that much what kind of towers you have, as long as they're all fully upgraded. I mean, you don't want to do the basic towers, but you want to have like a little bit of everything. Some drones, some lasers, you know, just generally good stuff. This Tesla could be moved a bit further. You could sell it, but we're going to do it. We're going to sell the Tesla and we're going to move it a bit closer. So that like this. That's not going to be helpful on those side over there, but it's going to help us here with killing these enemies. So we want to do that a little bit. This Tesla is not very helpful for us right now. That's okay. And you can see again, this laser helps you out a little bit. Now at this point, what you can do is you can somewhere where you like can afford it, which is, I guess you could do it here potentially. Or you know what, let's do it here. We're going to sell this and we're going to build the uplink. I'm going to build it there. Send somebody into it, and you want to start researching the great upgrades. Now, while we're waiting, get some freeze rays and generally any of these other upgrades. I kind of forgot about what I was talking to you, but you have a lot of materials, so you can afford it. And you're going to want to get prisms first, and then mortars and stuff like that. Keep upgrading this, and we're going to add one more laser kind of to the mix. Because once you can get those mortars on those lasers, which you can because there's a lot of building material, it's going to be pretty insane. Keep making stuff. I like riot shields. Orbit laser I don't like, as you probably know. We're not going to use them. Now these enemies, they're all fairly easy, so we're not going to use the rocket yet, since we are... this rocket thing is busy anyways. But, yeah. You could also grab some crew members and have them stand around, but it's honestly just not necessary. So, okay, at this point I'm just going to throw the rocket at those guys, because why not? And you should have a lot of rockets kind of helping you out. Again, if something gets hurt, just keep repairing. It's not exactly a big problem. You have a lot of towers around the base, so even if anybody kind of gets a little bit closer, you can still easily kill them. Okay, have one person from, not him, but like from here, for example. Move over to this Tesla. Why don't you go there? It doesn't seem to be willing to have a person go there. That seems like a weird bug. So I'm gonna sell it and rebuild it. It's just a weird bug on my side. It just didn't... Oh, it was... Didn't grab the person. This is a regular machine gun. You don't need those. You can sell that as well. Yes, we are losing a little bit of money through the selling, but it's not that big of a deal. We'll build a laser here. Help us out. And we want to slow down time. Now at this point, you are done with this side. So again, options. You can move this back, use the extractor, but honestly that's a little bit useless. So another thing you can do is you can move this extractor either to here or to here. I'm going to place it to this side instead, because this side we can handle. Then you have to sell all of these towers. Keep this on slow time because you want to make sure that you can build all the stuff in time. This is all fully upgraded. That's good. So this should be able to handle it. You can add some prisms while you're waiting for the enemies and teleport, and generally just kind of keep upgrading that to give it like every upgrade you can. Even the mines, even though they're kind of useless, but it's going to help you out. And then we're going to use the nukes on a group of them over there. Get another nuke, and then you're going to start focusing on building some towers here. So you can have a Tesla to slow down enemies. You can have a couple lasers, and then you're going to have a rocket kind of here maybe, and you can have like people going into these and upgrade them to the highest level. They're not important for the thing that we're fighting right now, but they're going to help you later. Okay, you can see that we're handling the stuff on the left very easily. Okay, we're done upgrading. grab your rockets and just throw it at some of the enemies. Here, down here. And your prisms are doing insane damage. And then you have drones, which the drones aren't really doing much of a damage, but it's kind of helping out. And then the rockets are doing their thing, and generally it's just working. A bunch of enemies here, so then we're going to have our people run over a little bit. You could call for more as well. Keep using your rockets, that's very important. And also repair if anything needs repairing. Now again, we are done on that side, so what we're going to do is we're going to move this to here. Yes. And we're going to sell all of this. Except, oh, actually, we're going to sell the uplink as well. We're going to build it elsewhere. Slow down the time so we have time. So first of all, you need to put your people to here. This is already fully upgraded. And then you're going to place mostly lasers and drones, because they do have the range you need. So 2 lasers, and I'm thinking maybe 2 drones should help. So you can wait till it gets done and start sending the people to the proper positions. And then you can have somebody from here run into here and somebody from there run into here. And you're going to keep upgrading this. Upgrade and upgrade. And all maximum. You can sell one of these towers and build an uplink instead. So build it. And if you have, yeah, I think I sent everyone to everywhere. Now, if you have the orbit lasers, you can use it to kill the enemy. I don't really like to use it that much. Instead, I'm going to throw a rocket on him. Go. And I'm going to use get another rocket myself. We should be able to kill him even with our regular guys. Just make sure that you're repairing your towers when he hits them, because he does like to hit them a lot. So you need to always repair them before he destroys them. Pretty important. Again, you can slow down the time if you feel like it's needed, but it's not necessary. Okay, bring a person, anybody like this guy, to your uplink so that you can get upgrades like prisms, like here, and then more prisms, and then mortars, and that sort of thing. You can see we destroy them easily. Another prism here, another prism there. Mines, they're not that great, but honestly, if you have nothing else to get, then you can get those as well. This guy can just move over to here, and we're going to get our reinforcements. So next up, we're going to try to get a teleport here. When you can. This is the last phase, it's just a bunch of enemies from here. Keep using your rockets. Well, actually, right now there's nobody to use it on, so we'll just wait it out. We'll get the teleport instead. As soon as we get some like better enemies, something a bit more difficult, we're going to use our rockets. You can move this guy to here. He doesn't need to be there. Any more difficult enemies? Not quite yet, so we can just kill these. Well, I guess we'll just throw the nuke at them, because why not? They're free, so why wouldn't you use them, right? Okay, we're killing them all very nicely. And you can keep getting yourself prisms and stuff like that. And make sure... Oh, sorry. Sorry, I couldn't unclick that. Make sure that you kind of keep an eye on these guys. You can freeze them when needed. You shouldn't really need to do it much, but if you want to throw nukes at them instead. But again, make sure that you're fixing your towers when needed. You can always slow down the time and just kind of repair what's needed. They do a lot of damage, so you need to kind of watch out for that. If they are getting close, like this guy's getting close now, so if you would hit it, you're gonna need to repair it immediately. But that's not exactly a big problem. We should probably kill him. You can freeze them as well. So for example, what I can do right now, just to show you, is I can freeze them, and then they cannot do any damage to that. Make sure that you're repairing all the towers you can. You still have these 2 towers here to protect from any enemies that actually get too close to the power base. They will not get hurt too much. Okay? If you've killed that guy, that one's down. We're gonna keep the stuff we have here to kind of handle these enemies. You can build another laser. Lasers are kind of the best here. Upgrade it to the highest level. And then keep trying to get different like prisons and stuff like that. Can really help you out. We have one more enemy here. Okay, this is it. So the big thing is at the start you need to wait a really long time before you start building your first tower. Then another big thing is at that point where we were, you need to stop. You need to sell that extractor and be like, I'm giving this extractor up, and build some good protection there. And then you need to move your energy hubs around to all the appropriate places, and that's going to make it much easier for you. Another way to go is if you use the extraction protection perk, then you don't need to remove these things at some point, which can be pretty cool. But I do like it this way better. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments and click on the right top to see the next episode if it's ready, or on the right bottom to watch my Let's Play of this game on the challenge difficulty. I'll see you in one of those. Bye bye.